Hello everyone and welcome to the final episode of the Total Football Podcast. Today I am joined with only two guests. I'm here with Louis Wood and Kai Blower.
Hello mate.
Hello.
Okay, so due to different issues, this will be the final one, so we're just going to get straight into it, lads. This episode is thanks to you guys at home who have submitted your beautiful questions, some not serious, some serious. We'll go through the serious ones. So yeah, we'll just get straight into it, boys. So the first one I've got here, I'll answer this to you two as you're both West Ham fans. Why are West Ham massive?
No explanation. Don't need to be an explanation. We're just massive.
That's fair enough. Okay, it's still on West Ham, lads. Thoughts on Declan Rice?
He is the best player to ever set foot on a football pitch.
In the London Stadium.
In all seriousness, he is incredible. I think his maturity levels for how young he is, I think that's his best aspect. Obviously, you know, if you're not talking about the talent that he does have on the pitch, I think it's definitely his maturity that gives him that even bigger boost. And I think he obviously easily influenced as well, working around players such as Mark Noble. You know, he's evidently going to advance in his career and be a leader.
Yeah. Do you reckon he's staying in the summer?
I think he will stay this season.
Yeah. I'm assuming you say the same as what Kai did.
Yeah. Unbelievable, mate. Like, such a hero. Like, everyone idolises him. All the West Ham fans.
He does seem to be that main guy at West Ham. Okay, so we'll move on to the next one. Some of these I can't say on record, but is Harry Kane, say, stays at Tottenham or whatever, going to go down as the greatest striker of Premier League history?
No, because he didn't win a trophy. You have to at least win one.
Do you
trophy.
reckon if he doesn't win a trophy, like if he don't win a trophy, how do you think he's being looked at? Is that going to seriously?
Streets won't forget.
Really?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I still think he'll be recognised as England's greatest striker.
What did Shearer win with Newcastle?
He won one
Well, he
Prem
won
with
the Premier League with
Blackburn,
Blackburn.
and that's it.
Oh yeah,
So at least he got that.
Yeah,
I
like.
suppose.
Yeah.
Kane will win a trophy, like even if it's captain in England to something, he will win a trophy.
Yeah,
I
Needs to
think
hurry up. though.
Kane is too good to like not win a trophy.
If he don't win a
And
trophy,
he's too
he'll be
good to
known
go
as.
down. To say that he'd go in like down as streets won't forget. That's just disrespectful.
Nah, but has he not won a trophy yet? He's like
Because
28.
look who he's playing for.
Oh yeah, that
Hey.
dead team.
No offense.
Nah, I reckon next couple of years with Conte, I think we will see a proper push for at least something, and I still do think he can captain England to either the next World Cup or the Euros. Okay,
It
so
is England.
Up England.
next one is who's getting top four. Now, if Mason was here, I'd be probably ridiculing him because of the
Well,
Tottenham Arsenal stuff.
The recent, if you don't know, the recent scores suggest that Spurs are going to get top four with Arsenal bottling it against
Arsenal with the
Newcastle 2-0.
massive bottle job.
I cannot believe, and I'm going to say this now. I apologise for doubting you lot. Because
I just want to say I called it.
I don't
yeah,
apologise.
Called it.
I've been saying that. Oh yeah, Arsenal are going to get top four. Spurs aren't getting it. Wow.
The thing is, I think as much as I was confident, I was not. Obviously, I was confident that we'd do our bit. I was confident saying we'd go to Anfield, get a point.
You didn't see them.
I didn't. To be honest, as much as I wanted to believe they'd lose to Newcastle, I didn't actually think they would. I couldn't see them bottling it as much as they did. So Arsenal are the new bottle jobs of England.
Now you've got to take it into the last game of the season and beat already relegated Norwich.
It would be the most Tottenham thing to lose to Norwich now.
Yeah.
But with Conte, I don't see it happening.
You just need Arsenal to lose against Everton.
Yeah, that would make it easier. I mean, they have to win, so even a draw is fine. So
It's gonna be good in the last game of the season, you know.
tense, very tense.
Is every game on Sunday?
Every game's Sunday 4:00.
We're working as well.
Yeah.
So long.
Long day.
You've got Brighton, haven't you?
Yeah.
Still, you
We
can
need
still
to
get
win
sixth.
as well, yeah.
We're banking on United to drop points.
I think they will. United have down
we
tools.
have to win. So
When are they playing? I don't think they're playing on Sunday, are they?
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Yeah, Palace.
Yes.
Oh.
They got Palace. I think Palace away. I think.
Yeah.
Palace away.
I think you will get sixth. I think United are just down tools, to be honest. So
Yeah.
It's a big ask.
you just have to beat Brighton, though, and that seems to be.
We have to beat Brighton.
Yeah, and that seems to be a struggle for you in the past.
Yeah.
So
I think it's been 10 years since we beat them. So
fair enough. All right. So, next one. I've got quite a few questions here. So it says each club, so we'll go into our clubs.
Okay.
Bigger transfer flops.
Uh,
So who's the biggest flop that you've seen at West Ham? Doesn't have to be this season.
Oh, if it's overall, then it'll be Roberto, the goalie. He is hands down the worst goalkeeper I've ever seen in a West Ham shirt.
He gives me hope of being a professional goalkeeper.
Nah, probably
So-
Carlos Sanchez, wouldn't it? It'll be Carlos Sanchez. No, it'll be one of them.
I never actually watched him play. So
Carlos Sanchez was dreadful.
Yeah,
I'll give you that. He was awful.
bad.
But Roberto almost single-handedly got us relegated.
Yeah, true. I'm trying to think. We've had loads. Like I can't.
Like Carlos
We've had
Sanchez,
a few.
He
Yeah.
didn't do a lot right, but he didn't do a lot wrong either.
he was just there.
Yeah, he just wasn't good. But I think Roberto stands out the most. If we're talking this season, it will probably be Vlasic.
I mean, Alex
Or
Crow
Krau.
isn't really.
Like
Yeah.
Krau. That's the thing. Either of them haven't been given their chances. Obviously, Vlasic has more than Krau, but I think what sticks out with Vlasic the most is that we paid 30 million for him, and I think that in itself,
Yeah, didn't live up to the 30 million price.
it was definitely not a panic buy necessarily, but it was deadline day. Like,
You see the opportunity, you take it, and worth the gamble. Well, not really worth the gamble, just a
he's had
gamble
a
to
few
take.
decent games, and I think he will be like how Pablo Fornals was. He didn't hit the ground running at first, but hopefully
And
develops
Benrahma.
into a bit. Well, yeah, but Benrahma's still not quite at the start of the season. He was, but no, I'm not bringing Benrahma into that category yet.
That's fair enough. I'll move on to with Tottenham's flops. We've had a few over the years.
Negredo.
That was
What a
not.
player.
That was Man City.
Oh,
Negredo.
I thought he played for Spurs.
No, we had
You're
Soldado.
probably
We had
Soldado.
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 Yeah, we've had a few.
Yeah.
We've had a few because where we've had Kane come through, he's just been incredible, and you struggle to find good backup strikers these days because no one wants to come in and be a backup.
Victor Janssen, mate.
But yeah, Janssen, Soldado, Carlos Vinicius we had last year.
Yeah.
You weren't awful, which wasn't great. And then we've had obviously Ndombele and Lo Celso.
Oh, Lo Celso, yeah.
Ndombele's the main one because when he first joined, there was so much hype. Like loads of clubs in Europe wanted him, paid big money, scored on his debut.
Yeah.
And to see the way he's turned out, it's
I mean,
so
he scored against
disappointing.
us in the Europa League game.
He did do that, so
I think he just likes French football more, I guess.
yeah, I think it's the pace of it
preferred,
really and the
yeah.
physicality. Okay, so next one, we'll stick with transfers really. Because Erling Haaland has now moved to City.
Yeah.
Will he meet all expectations, break records?
Nah,
No.
not yet.
No.
I
I
agree
don't
with
see
you.
it.
I think he won't be anywhere near the level he was in the Bundesliga or in the Champions League, just because I don't think he suits City's system like other strikers would.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I think, well, in itself they play a false nine, don't they? So
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if they'll play a false nine.
I think they'll adapt to Haaland, but I've always said
yeah, but they
Kane's the better signing for City.
Kane would be the perfect signing.
I reckon they've just signed him just because he's a big name.
Yeah.
Big name player.
And it's not bad. Like people that say, City have ruined the league, all their money and stuff. But
I mean,
if you think it's a 70 million release
they'll
clause.
probably,
It's not the
they'll
worst
probably
thing
make
they've done.
profit for that as well. If
Yeah.
Sell him on or whatever to like PSG or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I think
think
he will
fine.
be really good. Like if you just look at him, you'll know he'll be good. But he
Yeah.
won't be because he's not even the best. He's not the best striker. He's not in the top 3 strikers in the world.
Not
at the moment.
not at the moment. He was before, but with his injuries and stuff like that,
Yeah, exactly.
it's ruined him a bit.
Yeah, that's been a
Yeah.
key for him, but I reckon he'll do well.
He will do well. There's no question. I don't think there's any question
he
about
will
that.
Definitely be one of the better strikers in the league. Will he be the best? Probably not, but
No.
you know, only time will tell.
Yeah. Okay. So who is the greatest British player of all time?
Probably like Wayne Rooney or someone like that, or Shearer, Lineker.
Yeah. 'Cause I think
Bobby Moore.
there's two sides to this question. You can go with the greatest British player, or like the greatest like British export, which is like someone who's British and left the country and gone on to do big things.
Maybe
That would
I'm
be
thinking
Gareth
of
Bale.
like if it's British, maybe like George Best.
Maybe yeah, he would
Something
count
like that.
towards that as well.
Yeah, or Gareth Bale.
I think Gareth Bale in terms of
I want to
leaving Britain and winning stuff, he's done it all.
Giggs is a good
Giggs
player.
as well. I think he's the most appearances for a British player.
Yeah.
Maybe Gareth Barry ahead of him.
Like, Rooney was so good. Like, have you watched that documentary of him?
Yeah,
it's really good.
It's really good.
Really good. Because like, there's so much hype around him. Like,
He burst onto the scene, didn't he?
burst
Like
onto
16.
the scene. 16, same as Micah Richards.
Same as Micah Richards.
But nah, yeah. Like, there was so much hype around him. I don't know if he really lived up to it though.
I think,
Like,
I think towards the end of his career he didn't, 'cause he sort of tail ended,
Yeah.
became more of like a centre midfielder, didn't he?
it's because we didn't win anything. It's
Yeah.
because we didn't win anything. Like, they just ruined the legacy, sort of the English. You know, all them players we had. Like,
we had such a golden generation, didn't we?
Scholes, Michael Owen.
Like we could have had a
Gerrard.
mid three of Scholes, Lampard, Gerrard.
Yeah, and they decided
Like,
to
the
stay
state
on
of
the
that.
right wing. Like,
Yeah, the state of that.
we had Beckham as well.
Oh my god.
All them.
How we didn't win anything? It's unheard of, really.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Be quite a quick one. Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi.
Yeah, Messi.
I'll always go Messi ever. Like,
Yeah.
even
I'm
if he's died.
I'm so happy that you agree, because I did not want to get into an argument about it. Because I think Ronaldo, this is the way I look at it, he does things very well that we've seen other players do before. Messi does stuff that we haven't seen before. He does
Yeah.
stuff that no one else can do.
He's just like a massive Maradona regen, really. That's how I think of it. Like, same country, basically same height. You know.
I don't know how you could say massive Maradona regen. He's not. That
I think
massive.
I think Messi is the greatest of all time. Of course, we're not old enough to have watched like the Pelés, the Maradonas, but
Nah.
like, Messi he just looks like a different animal.
I mean, in his Barcelona days, he just adored. Like, it's such a good watch.
Yeah.
When he was playing in El Clasicos and all that, they used to just bully him because of how good he was. They used to just kick lumps out of him. Like Ronaldo's a very good athlete.
That's the thing. I think I've seen so many stuff online. Just people saying only people that say Ronaldo's better are United fans, Madrid fans, and people who look at themselves in the mirror.
Yeah.
Like, because Ronaldo is like the athlete, the one you'd look up to, and Messi's sort of like
Bit more humble.
yeah,
sort
exactly.
of. Yeah. I agree with that.
That's well put.
Just to round off, boys, ask you a quick question. Who's your player of the season? Because obviously the nominees are out for that now. Player of the season, young player of the season, and someone who's maybe surprised you the most this season. It can be for West Ham or it can be in general.
Oh, player of the season. What is the nominees for that? by the way?
Nominees, off the top of my head, I can remember there's Salah, Trent, Cancelo, De Bruyne, Son,
Owen.
Bowen's there, Ward-Prowse. I think there's one more.
I think it's Saka.
Saka.
Yeah.
Saka.
I mean,
For me, it'd be Salah.
yeah.
I'd go Salah.
yeah, probably Salah because of the early season.
I think,
No.
I think the first half of the season he was arguably the best player in the world.
Yeah,
So,
he was. It's true.
but then I just think the second half of the season he's tailed off a bit, and
And then you have De Bruyne, Son.
De Bruyne is.
I think it might be
good.
looked from a biased point of view, but I'm going to say Son,
Yeah.
just because
He's been good.
I think, especially in the start of the season when Kane was, thought I'll have half a season off, so I won't do anything. Son has stepped up big time, and to begin like he's one off Salah with no penalties.
Yeah.
So
How many penalties Salah scored?
Salah scored 3 penalties.
3.
Yeah. So non-penalty
good, innit?
goals.
That's
Of
good.
course, penalties is a skill and you can't take away from it. But like
Yeah.
Son, I just think the impact he's had on us this year, and to be fighting for the Golden Boot going to the final day in the team that he's in,
Yeah.
I think it's incredible.
I'd give it to Salah or Son.
Yeah.
De Bruyne outside shout.
Yeah. What would you say for young player this season?
Young player.
Because Declan Rice is up there.
I would say Declan Rice, but I'm not going to go for the obvious. I'll
Okay.
go for a different person. Probably like Conor Gallagher.
Conor Gallagher. Yeah,
Someone like that,
I think that'd be
maybe.
my shout. Either Conor Gallagher
One of
or
the Palace boys, like Gahey.
yeah. I think Mason Mount's. I don't even know if Mason Mount's actually there. To be fair,
I don't think he's a bit old for that, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the thing.
He's 25. I think now.
Foden as well was there.
Yeah,
Saka's up for both.
Foden, very good. Saka, like all of them been decent.
I think I'd say either it's Rice or Gallagher for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so someone who's surprised you the most. It can be because they flopped so hard or how well they've done.
I know I'm going to choose.
I think Lukaku surprised me with how
How
he
bad,
is.
yeah.
because I thought he was going to, because there was a lot of hype built up.
There was, yeah.
I mean, he's the one that sticks out on the top of my head anyway. I know I'm probably missing like one really big one, but with Lukaku again, like there was sort of hype built out around him because of his signing. So I think he'd be my one.
Yeah.
But you're probably going to say something I've missed out on.
No, I wasn't going to say like a flop. I was going to say how they've done
How well you've done.
Yeah.
So I got two. I got Martin Odegaard and
Okay.
Cornet as well from Burnley.
Cornet, yeah, okay.
Like, bit of a carry job to be fair.
Yeah, I'd say without Cornet, they have no chance to stand
And
up.
then Weghorst and all them lads.
They
But
can still go down, can't they?
yeah.
Okay.
And then obviously Odegaard, like, done really well. Every time I've watched him, he looks really solid. Like, you know, adapted properly well. Captained Arsenal for a bit. Obviously, you know, they're bottled top 4 and that, but you can't take away how good, how good he's been. I think he's been their player of the season by far.
Yeah, I'd agree with that shout. Yeah, I think Lukaku's a good shout as well because just how bad he's done, the hype around him. But I think in terms like surprise, I have to go with the January signings that got Kulusevski and Bentancur.
Yeah,
for us, and then
Diaz.
Diaz.
Kulusevski's been better than Bentancur.
Oh yeah, but I think with both and Diaz as well at Liverpool, just how they've adapted
Yeah.
quickly. I think that surprised me the most.
Yeah, actually, for my, I think Diaz has to be like
Diaz
surprised me because
yeah,
obviously he's come from the
come from
League
Porto, yeah,
where you know a lot of good players have come from. You know, like I think Ruben Neves is probably a standout.
yeah.
But yeah, I didn't think he'd go on to be one of the better players in the league. So
No, yeah.
I think someone who surprised me is in how good they've been would be Luis Diaz. And obviously Kulusevski as well. He's been very
Yeah,
good.
because I think Kulusevski and Bentancur, they both came from Serie A, where that's where Lukaku came from.
Yeah.
And obviously all the hype built around him, and then he flopped. I think the way they've just adapted and made our team instantly better.
Did Cornet join Burnley in the summer?
No,
Yeah.
Or the
he
January?
was January.
Was he?
Was it?
I think he was January. Yeah.
Weghorst was also January, I swear.
Actually, no, Cornet wasn't.
Cornet
Cornet
was.
I think Cornet was summer.
Yeah.
Was it?
I
Yeah,
think so.
might have been.
You'll be able to see this on screen. Some of us will look idiotic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
I just don't remember him playing at the start of the season.
that's
really.
the thing. Yeah,
Because
He
I
might have
think
been-
they put him left back at some point.
Yeah, they did. Leon
'Cause-
played him left back as
Yeah.
well when he was there.
But they obviously moved him up front because they realised he's pretty decent player.
Yeah. Only source of goals, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cornet was summer. Weghorst was
January, yeah.
Yeah, I knew Weghorst was
Yeah,
January because they
yeah.
signed him because they sold Chris Wood.
I probably
Oh,
captained
yeah.
about 73
Chris
times.
Wood's been a bit of a flop, to be fair.
He has
Bruno
Guimaraes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a
And
player.
Joelinton and them lads, like them.
Yeah, to be surprisingly the
Class.
most, Joelinton,
Yeah.
of how he's transformed.
Because they started playing him in midfield, didn't they?
Yeah, he's been
Yeah.
he's been some sort of like shuttler.
That
and
whole
box to
Newcastle
box.
team has surprised me so much.
Yeah,
you know?
I think
Ever since
Eddie
Eddie Howe.
Howe's-
Eddie Howe's the main thing.
Obviously,
for
it's a
that.
bit controversial with all the money that they've been pumping in. But you can't take away
Yeah.
the fact that he's done a good job at the club, you know.
I think they've spent money, but like if you look at the signings they've made,
Yeah, there's no like.
you got Bruno Guimaraes, who was injured to start with, has only really done really well towards the end of the season.
Dan Burn.
Kieran Trippier.
Dan Burn, Kieran
Trippier was a great signing, by the way.
He started off
Yeah.
very well and then got injured. Dan
Yeah.
Burn's been very good. You got Matt Target as well.
Yeah.
Like they surprised me with their business the most. So I thought they were just going to go spend their money.
Yeah, but it's
on
not
ridiculous
like,
signings.
But think about it.
Yeah.
It's Newcastle. They're fighting relegation. They're not
Yeah.
going to sign Mbappe first season.
Oh yeah, I want to. Not like him. Like,
They got
best players
They
in the
got a
world.
good English core.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got
I think
prem,
it's-
prem experience.
Eddie Howe has, I think, kept the core because obviously you don't.
I think Eddie Howe's the
You've got,
main
like,
thing
let's
for that. Yeah.
Yeah, Trippier, Dan Burn.
Because do you remember our Pellegrini era? We made so many signings and they just could not
foreign
gel.
signings?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
exactly.
couldn't gel.
Yeah, I think Eddie Howe's the main reason for that.
You
And
got-
that's
you
why I
got,
think he's manager of the year.
Willock as well, Callum Wilson, Ryan Fraser, Chris Wood's basically English, from New Zealand. So, but then no, they've got a lot of English players. That's probably why they're doing so well at the moment.
Yeah.
It's the
'cause
Prem
they
experience.
understand each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Sort of, yeah.
That's why I think where Eddie Howe's done well to keep that core and turn that team around.
Yeah.
I think he's my manager of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
Joelinton and Bruno as well, Brazilian lads.
Okay.
So,
That just about rounds it up, lads. So thank you for joining me today. Hope
it's all right.
you guys enjoyed. Of course, there'll be a link down below for the first episode. And yeah, until we see you again, thank you and goodbye.